Ever felt that sinking feeling in your stomach when a client asks for a contract and you realize you have absolutely nothing professional ready to send? It's that awkward crossroads where you either spend thousands on a law firm, spend hours Frankensteining a template you found on a random forum, or worst of all, proceed with just a handshake and a prayer. I found myself in that exact spot a few months ago, and that's when I finally decided to put Rocket Lawyer to the test. I needed a rock-solid service agreement that protected my intellectual property and set clear payment terms, but I didn't have the time to become a legal expert overnight. Here is exactly what the experience was like and why it might be the bridge you need between DIY and drowning in legal fees. The interview process. The first thing that surprised me was that I wasn't just handed a blank document. Instead, the platform puts you through a guided interview. It asks you simple questions. Where are you based? What's the project scope? How do you want to be paid? As you answer, the document builds itself in real time on the right side of your screen. It felt less like paperwork and more like a conversation. What I appreciated most was the plain English explanations next to the legal jargon. If I didn't understand what a force majeure clause was, there was a little info bubble right there to explain it. Customization and protection. The real value, however, came during the fine-tuning. Most free templates you find online are generic, but this allowed me to bake in specific what-if scenarios. What if the client cancels mid-project? What if they ask for 5 rounds of revisions instead of 2? I was able to click a few boxes and have those protections instantly woven into the legal language. The attorney wrap-up. Now, the part that usually makes people nervous about online contracts is this actually legal? Factor. One feature I used was their Ask a Lawyer function. Once my draft was done, I was able to have an actual attorney review it to ensure it complied with my specific state laws. Having that human safety net made a massive difference in my confidence when I finally hit send. Efficiency and signing. Once the document was polished, the workflow didn't stop. I could email the agreement directly to my client for an electronic signature right through the platform. No printing, no scanning, and no, I forgot to sign the last page excuses. It was all tracked, time-stamped, and stored in my dashboard. Final thoughts. Is it a replacement for a $500 an hour dedicated corporate counsel for a multimillion-dollar merger? Probably not. But for a freelancer, consultant, or small business owner who needs professional-grade protection without the massive overhead, it's a game-changer. It took me about 15 minutes to create a document that would have taken me hours to research on my own. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.